Hi everyone, this is DJ Brit. Today we're gonna have a DJ 101. Of course, you're gonna be having a catch up with me and everything you wanted to know from the DJ and other stuff. And if you wish to have other questions, just put it in the comment section below. Before anything else, I would just like to introduce you Lane Naval. This is gonna be my interviewee for today. Hope you guys gonna be asking him also for this stuff. Hi bro, give me five.
So, our first wonderful question. How did you start DJing?
Well, they said that I have radio in my ears when I was younger, and then as I grew up and moved to Malate, my friends are into mobile disco setup or something, in which it inspires me. So I used to watch them. And then there's a DJ house in front of us, and they brought me turntables and two records. And then I got that interest from me because people just flocking in front of this dingy house, an old house, and they started to notice the music that I'm playing. That's it.
Who are your influences?
Well, of course, it's the God, Carl Cox, Danny Tinagia, Tatari, Armand Van Helden, and to name a few, um, Josh Wink, and Tiesto is one of them. And for locals, it's Toti and Jem Kokoy, Judy, the early or the late 1999. Um, and of course, Mon Maramba for you.
And what club did you play first?
Actually, it's not a club, it's a cafe. It's called Blue Cafe, owned by John Glenn. It's in Malate area, which is al fresco and very bohemian because it's just like a one big huge sofa with one mirror bowl. I used to bring my records there and just played it. And then usually you will recognize some actors, actresses, models, designers. They just pull themselves together without even no hype. Everything is just normal, where you can be yourself and be unconventional. It's Blue Cafe. But the club, if you're talking about it, the first one is Politics. It's owned by Aneta Blan, Aneta Blan, and then I was trained by Wapsi Zamora.
Mm. And what was the first record or records you played?
In my practice set, during my first influence in my DJ, it's very vivid to me that I played Everything by the Girls, Missing by Todd Terry, and Luther Vandross, Mama Weeds.
Since we're talking about tracks, what is your favorite tracks?
My all-time will be Unfinished Sympathy by Massive Attack and Born Sleepy by Underworld, and the all-time Bizarre Love Triangle by New Order.
And why being called Manila's premier DJ?
It's actually, I don't know. It started when I played in the club Politics, where one of the Mabuhay magazine staff covered the top 10 bars in Nakpil, Malate. And one of them was ours, which is called the Politics, where he witnessed a lot of, you know, jump backgrounds, punting, very happy. It's a sort of a unusual clubbing scene in the metro during the time, and they asked my name and they wrote on it as Manilas premier DJ, and the club accepted it. That's it.
How would you compare or do you compare yourself to other local DJs and abroad?
Honestly, there's no comparison with other DJs locally and internationally because I myself respect them on what they do, regardless what music that they play. It's just like it's probably the style are probably the originality. How do you interpret the music that they've been playing? And to be exact, I'm no better than anyone else. I'm just playing guy who would like to be passionate and play good music to people.
That was great, man. I love your answer.
Thank you.
Most memorable performance.
Well, it's the Circuit Asia White Party 2005, where, of course, it's an LGBT party where all are dressed up in white. Um, we're only two DJs, sponsored by Club Government, to Henry Lim, he's owner. Um, uh, I was speeded along again. We're two DJs, as I mentioned. The other one is John Deago of Germany, and I remember the time that this one um, clubber went in where there's a stretch limo, and he approached me on the stage and said that he came all the way from London, so we with flowers, kissed my hand, and said he can't wait to see my set, and I was so really elated at that time. Imagine people from all parts of the world coming to that party.
How about the worst?
I don't consider some of my gigs worse, but it's a lesson. Probably whether it's a technical glitch or event management's fault. It's just like I value the lesson that I've learned. I don't consider it. I don't remember anything.
We want to know the challenges of being a DJ.
Wow. Tough
What are
question.
those?
Challenge in what sense?
Challenge being a DJ, challenge in life, a DJ.
Oh, of course. I was able to experience one time that my grandfather died when I was DJing. It went brown out. It is in common ground. Malate also. We're full pack, a lot of people. And then a 10-minute brownout occurred. And then my sister called that my grandfather died. So I told to the manager, and I was told if I continue or not. But being a professional myself, I was able to continue. That was hard. Of course, the other thing is, you really have to satisfy your customers. You have to know them very well. You have to play good music. They're paying their bucks, and they just want to get to see you. They really have to have a great time until your set's out. Second is the stakeholders. They want to also have their investment to you back. So I value this type of challenges that I really have to think of whenever time that I get into a project or residency.
Much respect, brother.
Thank you.
And perks of being a DJ.
Of course, you have your own identity if you're going to be proven that you're one worth it. You get in playing other events, you have your own room. You have to get a lot of tons of stuff like chocolates, gifts, and everything, and of course the travel. You cannot what do you call this? Um, pay for your entire life that you have to experience to meet a lot of cultures and play in different places. The travel, I love it.
And if you're not DJ, what are you right now? Like jobs.
Serious?
Yeah. Your dream job.
I want to be a doctor or a soldier
Oh.
because I love the discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They are the heroes of our country.
of course.
Do you think Philippine clubbing scene thrive?
Now,
Yeah, of course
at the
not.
moment, no.
Why?
Well, probably because of the pandemic and some of the stringent measures of our government. Unlike in the the late 90s, I'm sorry, up to early 2000, where aside from Malate, that's really growing. Bars sprouted in Makati, BGC, Ortigas. Well, They told me before I was born yet, Manila was the nightlife capital in Asia, where people around the world travel just to party here or gaze around in the nightlife scene. I wish it can go back. Um, if only we can be properly supported, um, aligned with the tourism sector in order for us to promote our island, just like in Ibiza or probably in Tomorrowland in Belgium. I just wish.
Given the opportunity, what country you wish to play or have your residency?
Wow. As I previously mentioned, I like Ibiza in Spain.
Visa.
Ibiza, yeah. Um, the 24-hour party capital of the world. And of course, my dream, my bucket list. I hope someone will bring me there. If anyone listening, I would like to play in Tomorrowland event.
What do you do in your downtime?
Well, aside from sleeping,
Sleeping.
of course,
We all love that.
yeah. It's pandemic right now, as we understand. So, I used to work out
Yeah.
in the gym. Yeah. So I have my personal stuff here. So I work out at home. At the same time, I love ordering good food. I like Japanese. I like Italian. Of course, some Filipino stuff. I love playing with my dog. His name is Cujo. I love movies, watching with some friends, and that's it.
Do you have an original composition? Name it all.
Well, I would like to inform you that I released 2 years back a track called Hologramophonic in all the music platforms like Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, and Tidal. So I have two 18 track, two double album named Ariat No and Brit Live, still unreleased. I'm still finding out a record label that I hopefully they can help me out to release those tracks.
Your message to all aspiring DJs out there watching right now.
Okay, number one, do a lot of practice, never lose hope, pray to God, and I will assure you that there's a lot of good and known DJs in the entire world that have never been discovered. Of course, never fail to reach out if you think it's the DJ um, that you really idolize or inspire you. But I myself, I do it also, but sometimes I do not get any responses. But honestly, to all the DJs out there who are known, I salute you. And I'm looking forward to your success also. Be original, be yourself. Never lose hope. Everything will come to its place.
A beautiful message.
Thank you.
So that's for all.
Okay, Day, I would really like to thank you for all the questions.
Me too.
And for all our viewers right now, if you have any other comments, suggestions, or you really like to throw me anything under the sun, just drop on the comment section below. And would really love to have you answer, or if you have anything under the sun. I really thank you very much for your time, and
Thank you for your time, DJ Brit.
thank you, Leila. Say goodbye. Come on. Good job, bro. Thanks to this guy. He's great. Love you all, and see you in my gig.